Hi and welcome to the Alakazam review show.
Now this is going to be a quick fire review show. We basically take 3 products and rate them with 3 Ps. They are person, place and percentage. Alright, really cool. Now I will say in this one, I am so looking forward to this because we've got some bangers in here straight off the bat.
100%.
I know, so
100%.
Is this going to be going out every week? One of these every week? 3 products every single week within 15 minutes.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday, there we go. Right, so let's jump straight into the first one. Let's take a look.
Right, so these are the Svengali cards and they are by Le Savant from Milan. Now I first saw these this year at Blackpool. They were on the stand next to us and he demonstrated this on me, and I will tell you it fooled me badly, so and good. I'm very aware of the principle going on here, but there's some beautiful subtleties. So the great thing about these are you can force absolutely anything, but look how clean and fair this is. We've just got different names written on all these cards. Let me show you them there, like this. In fact, Harry, give them a shuffle and have a look through them as well. Make sure they're all different.
Look, you can see they're all different, but honestly, you can hand some to this spectator, some to this spectator. It's so free, it's so fair. They mix them up, collate them up, give them back. There you go. We'll
put the bulldog clip on. I'm not even going to touch them. Let's just put those on. And now lift up and have a look anywhere you want. And you should be looking at Margot Robbie.
Too right. So let's get on to it. The place.
So these are, well, the great thing is you can do these anywhere because, grab me those.
Oh, there you go.
Those.
There you go.
They come in 2 sizes. So these ones are perfect just for having in your inside jacket pocket or outside pocket. So for mix and mingle, close-up magic, this is the key. If you're doing stage, then they've also got the larger ones. And once again, these work in exactly the same way.
I will say on our site, these are the regular ones. These are called mini, just so you're aware.
Regular and mini. So you can show they're all different. They can mix them up. You can hand them out to multiple people, as Harry said. This goes on. And all you need to do is get them to lift up anywhere and they should be looking at Blackpool.
100%. Perfect. So that is the place. Now, let's look at person. Who are these suited for? These are honestly suited for anyone looking to force something. Like I honestly don't think there is a better forcing method. It's so good. It's hands off. You could even get them to do everything. Put the clip back on themselves, do whatever. So I honestly think if you've got a stage gig coming up, if you've got a party gig coming up, if you've got a table act even, and you just want to force an item and you don't want to use DFB, you don't want to use a blank deck, you don't want to use cards, things like that. These are so good. So honestly, I can't think who it's not suited for.
Yeah, whether you're a magician, whether you're a mentalist, if you need to do any sort of prediction routine, whether you want to do a 1 ahead, this is perfect. So you can use them for anything. And just a little idea here is, even though I have 2, these are our demo ones from the shop and my reveal is Margot Robbie in Blackpool. But if you wanted to, on each one of these pads, you could have various things. So you could have country, you could have celebrity, you could have mode of transport, you could have a value of money. Now, what you do is you hand the pad to someone and say, can you open it up, have a look at the celebrity on your page. They're going to focus on the celebrity and nothing else. So they'll look at the celebrity, think of that, now they can hand it to someone else. You get them to think of the country. So you could actually do multiple predictions with 1 pad. So this 1 pad could actually be a full routine in itself, not just a forcing. It could be a full routine. But whatever you use them for, they are a phenomenal tool. These are precision made. They work beautifully. They look beautiful. When I saw them at Blackpool, I couldn't believe it. I knew I wanted to use them and we managed to get them into stock. So if you're interested, you can grab them. They're called the Svengali Cards, and they are on our website.
Too right. So that brings us on to percentage. Honestly, these get nothing less than 100%. Anyone coming in looking to pick up like a forcing thing, literally, we'll do this then, they'll pick it up. You cannot give this anything less than 100%, can you? They're phenomenal.
It does what it does, and it does it very, very well. There's nothing about it I look at and go, that could be a bit better, or they've cut corners there. They really haven't. They're made beautifully. They look great. Even when we demonstrate, bearing in mind we got a magic shop, so 90% of the people that come into the shop are magicians. When we hand them these and they shuffle them, their minds are going. They've got no idea what's going on. So the method is simple yet deceptive. They're made beautifully. The quality is superb.
Yeah.
They're nice and thick.
Doesn't
as
bleed
well.
through.
Doesn't bleed through. They're really cool. So yeah, I think you can't
100%.
rate them any more than 100 for what they are. So those are the Svengali forcing cards. If you're looking to force anything, if you want to create an act out of them, they are just great, and they're so innocent.
100%. Right, that is the Svengali forcing cards. On to the next one. Now, on to the second item of today's review show. It is Total Recall by Liam Lebanon. Now, this is a brand new Alakazam release, and I will just say, we will be obviously having Alakazam products in the reviews, but they will not all be Alakazam products, obviously, okay? We're going to scatter some in there, but it's going to be any product that's hot, okay?
Yeah.
Any product that
So
is wicked.
maybe with an Alakazam product, we don't rate it percentage-wise, because people might see that as bias, but we can still tell them
who's it for,
where can you do it.
Too right. Okay, so Total Recall. Honestly, this literally came out sort of last week, and it is absolutely phenomenal. We had the absolute pleasure of seeing this at Blackpool 2 years ago by Liam, and it blew my mind. I remember he showed me, and I said, Dad, you've got to see this, it's incredible. He showed us, we spoke to him, and literally 2 years later, it's finally come out. We had it at Magic Live as well. It went down an absolute treat, and ever since then, we've been demolishing the shop, because you guys know, if you come to our physical shop, HQ, you can see products before they're released, and you can even pick them up before they're released.
Yeah, and it's a great effect. It's a beautiful standalone, great for mix and mingle, great for doing at tables, great for a little parlour performance where you got a few people sitting about and watching. So Harry's going to demonstrate it, so let's take a look at the routine now.
Okay, I'm going to give you the power to memorise a deck of cards in 10 seconds.
Okay.
Sounds impossible, but it's true, okay? To give you the power, I do need to make physical contact with yourself. Hand out, please. There you go, perfect, there you go, right, perfect. Now, believe it or not, you are going to be able to memorise the deck. I'm going to spread pretty fast. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. Okay, perfect. Take in as much information as you can, but if you feel like I'm going too fast, don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
Right, go. Okay.
Yeah.
And the last couple, perfect. Now, how do you think you've done?
Not very good.
Not very good, okay.
No.
But subconsciously, you've done amazing. I can already tell, okay. I can feel it. Now, anything stand out to you in that deck?
There was one card facing the wrong way.
One card reverse, right? Now, believe it or not, you know what that card is because subconsciously, you remember the other 51 cards that you saw go by. It's so weird, but it will work, trust me. So, going back in your memory, okay, picture when I was spreading through the cards. Do you remember seeing more picture cards or spot cards, like number cards?
I saw more spot cards.
More spot cards, okay? That makes sense because there are more spot cards in a deck, okay? So if you saw fewer picture cards, out of those picture cards, categorise them into Jack, Queen and King. Which one of those do you think you saw fewer of? Do you saw less of? The Jacks. And what Jack do you think you didn't see at all when I spread through the cards?
Jack of Spades.
Jack of Spades, okay. Yeah. Let's see how you done. I'm going to spread back through the cards. Let's see, I'll go slower this time though. So, Jack of Diamonds was there near the start actually. Jack of Clubs was there, okay. Queen of Diamonds, they're all there, but there was one card. Let me out-jog it like this, okay? One card that was facing the wrong way, okay? And you can see there are a hell of a lot more spot cards in the deck.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, you chose the Jack of Spades, the one you thought was facing the wrong way. A perfect match. Check that out. The only card facing the wrong way.
And that is the only card facing the wrong way.
How insane is that? That is Total Recall. Absolutely love it.
So, Total Recall is absolutely fantastic as an effect. You can see it there. It will work the same way every single time. Now, the benefits are you can show the backs of the cards. So there's a lot of people that will watch this go, oh, it's a similar effect to the ID or something like that. Now, it might be a similar effect in sort of reveal, but in presentation, it's different. And the fact that you can show the backs. So it looks like you've got a clean deck, which is really good. Now, the thinking behind this as well, I've got to give it to Liam.
Genius.
It's really good because it flew past me when I first saw it. And you've got to remember, when they name their card, and it could be, you know, any one of the pictures or whatever, they see the other cards go by. That's the nice thing. That's a killer, but they won't see the card they've named. It's so clever.
I think what's great about this as well is the cards you spread them are the same cards you're spreading them the second time, you know?
Yeah.
So it's so good. So with like an invisible deck, like you were saying, if you've done this same presentation, first of all, you couldn't because there'll be people standing behind you, you know?
Yeah.
It is weird. But the other good thing is, with this one is you spread through the cards, they might pick up on their favourite card they saw, the 3 of hearts, okay? When you spread back through the cards, they will still see the 3 of hearts go by. With an invisible deck, obviously, half the cards they will never see. With these ones, they see clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds, high cards, low cards, picture cards, odd cards, even cards, all the way through. You know, there's no missing things like that. And you've got the lovely sort of image at the end where you turn the cards around. It's a perfect picture moment as well. You standing at a table or anything like that, it happens at eye level, and you've got the one card facing the wrong way. It is absolutely genius. I love it. It's fantastic.
It is. And just to say as well, there is another presentation that I've been doing where I literally just leave the cards in the box and I ask them to do everything in their imagination. So I want you to imagine I'm going to take the cards out of the box, I'm going to give them a mix and I'm going to spread them towards yourself. Now I want you to imagine every card going by, but at one point you're going to see a face down card.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to see every card, but you're going to see a face down card. Now, out of those cards, in your mind, did you see more picture cards or more number cards,
Yeah,
or fewer
nice.
pictures or numbers? And then you move down that route. And then once they've made their decision, then you take the deck out, go through it, and they're one thought of card. So that's another great way to perform it.
Place. Where would this be ideally suited? Honestly, I think everywhere. I think stage, obviously, is a little bit small for stage because obviously it is just a poker deck. But apart from that, you can carry it around with you.
Yeah,
walk around.
Incidental magic. So if you just want to carry one deck to do something with, it's an absolute killer. And it is a performance piece.
Yeah.
You know, you can get a good sort of 2-3 minutes out of this with a lovely presentation.
Yeah.
Incidental magic, just having it with you. Mix and mingle, it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Tables is perfect because it's up at eye level. Everyone can see it. Everyone can get involved. You know, you can spread back through like here. Everyone can take a look and you can ask them questions, whittle it down to a card, which is fantastic. So honestly, I think everywhere bar stage, it'd be great. Even parlour, you could get away with that.
Oh yeah. Parlour's great. You got an audience there, as long as they can see the card.
Yeah.
And the only reason it doesn't work for stage, like Harry said, because it's a playing card, the distance is always a bit of an issue. But parlour, close up, mix and mingle, it will work fine. Skill level as well, even an absolute beginner could do these. They could do the Svengali cards as well if we didn't throw that in. They're absolute perfect. But any skill level will be able to do this. There's no sleight of hand involved. In effect, it's pretty much self-working.
100%. Also, I will say it's instant reset, which makes it perfect for walk around. You know, you outdraw the card, you show it like that, push it back in, put the deck away, and you're good to go again. So yeah. Person, this is perfect for anyone, like you were just saying, perfect for beginner. Anyone will be able to do it, pretty much self-working. There's no memory work or anything like that. And it honestly is absolutely genius. I will say, if you use an ID, you will get along with this, I think, a lot easier, you know, because I just think so. Okay, there's no weird maths, there's no weird calculations, nothing like that. It's straight to the point. You're literally looking at the card that you need, that they've said. So yeah, no funny business. It's perfect. Place anywhere, person anyone, essentially. All right.
Yeah.
The final product we're going to be talking about on this review is Liquify.
Everyone's talking about Liquify.
Yeah, and too right. I mean, I haven't seen any other effect that is remotely similar to this that I've ever seen anyway.
No.
And
It's so good. I mean, the creator of it always creates off the wall magic.
Yeah.
Always, like Silhouette was
genius.
An absolute genius piece. Now this thing as well, as soon as you see it, it just looks so weird.
Yeah.
Looks so weird.
It's brilliant. Now, we're going to show you what you get actually inside the box as well, okay? Now, we need to rate this, and this one gets percentage as well because it is not an Alakazam product, so it's going to get the place, the person, and the percentage reviews.
This really pleased me. We saw this. We were one of the first people to see this at Magic Live. So we got together with the Murphys guys. They showed us what was in the box. And I was really pleased to see you got so many gimmicks inside the box. Because usually you get things like this and they go, oh, you know, you can buy the silver one, or you can buy or why not buy them together and save £1 or whatever it might be. They've given you absolutely everything. So no matter what routine you want to do, if you want to make a coin melt, you've got that. If you want to make an iPhone melt, a sort of chocolate bar or something, you've got everything in there.
100%. Right, so let's take a look at a quick performance. Right, technology is so weird these days. You know, they do paint samples, they don't do sauce samples. So if you go online, literally sauce.com, they have all the sauce on it. This is
like little tasters?
Yeah, let me explain. Right? This is the nation's favourite sauce, Heinz tomato sauce. But basically, yeah, if you just give it a little wiggle like this, you can click on the try button. You can literally get a little bit of sauce on your finger and give it a go. That's actually quite tasty. That can't go wrong with a bit of ketchup, can you? But how good is that? Technology scares me these days. Have it back.
That is crazy.
It's weird, but it's tasty. So obviously you can do loads of this. You are limited by your imagination. And I will just say, before we get onto the place, it's awesome because... Actually, no, we'll do place now.
Yeah.
Again, anywhere, impromptu, tables, walk around. Again, probably not stage.
No, it wants to be quite close up because they want to be able to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So any sort of close up arena, I think this will work. Skill level, I think it's really easy to do.
Yeah.
Just needs a bit of acting.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
literally,
it. The fact that they've given you so many different options means you can find your perfect one or go out loaded to melt anything.
The thing I like about this as well is if you do anything like fork bending and stuff like that, you know, you can do a bit of fork bending and say, now people always ask me, how do you do it? You actually melt the spoon down, look, and then halfway through, just do that. Do you know what I mean? Get the silver one out and just do that halfway through a fork bend.
Yeah.
It's so good, but I love it, you know. I think, like you said, for place, it's got to be close, really, you know, but this is a great thing. I mean, these gimmicks are so well made. You can just bung that in your pocket, you know, you ain't got to worry about it. Bung it in your pocket, and then literally, if anyone hands you a coin, 10p coin or whatever, just put it in your hand, and then just go for it, you know, literally get it out of your pocket, add it on, give it a little wiggle, do the little thing what you're doing, and then, you know, just give them their coin back. It's brilliant.
And
it's
the power, I do think the power of an effect like this, even though this could be built into a routine, if you're borrowing someone's phone, you can start melting their phone or whatever. The power of something like this is incidental magic.
Off the cuff.
Yeah, incidental magic of things that you just seem to be able to do at the spare of moment. If you're out at a pub with friends or you know, you're out for a meal and someone says, oh, you're a magician, can you do something? Oh, give me your phone, because if I rub it like this, I should be able to get it to go into a weird state. And they're those little weird moments that are so powerful. And those moments are the moments that will get you remembered.
100%. Yeah, I mean, Etienne is a master of this. Etienne Pradier, a legend. He's a master of this, you know. Any time someone's shuffling cards, doing this, doing that, he'll be literally he would have stolen someone's glass and pulled them out of his wallet, or he'll I don't know, like smash the bottom of a glass and then put it back on, you know. But little bits where people don't, only half the table may see it. But for those half the table, like, did you see it when he melted that? So yeah, place, close up, person, again, anyone, beginner, great, a worker, fantastic, someone that just performs down the pub to people. This is one of them ones where if you use it in the right time, at the right moment, you can't really get much stronger than that. You know, it literally is warping reality.
And if you're doing social media, it's another winner. It really is. So it sort of ticks every single box. If you like what you see on the trailer or what Harry just did, you are not going to be disappointed with what you get. And the tutorial for it is phenomenal. Loads of different ideas covered. Yeah, it's really good, and it's just such an offbeat piece of magic.
Percentage-wise, what are you going to give it?
Once again, it's really hard to give it anything less than 100, because if you're looking at the quality of the props, they're fantastic. If you're looking at what you're getting in the box, they've given you absolutely everything. And to be fair, this could have been sold as 3 separate products.
Yeah,
by the silver and black, the so-and-so, the chocolate bundle.
Yeah.
They could have sold it as 3 different things. They've given you absolutely everything. The routine, there's nothing to compare it to.
That's the thing.
You can't
so
even
good.
say like, well, there's another Liquify routine which is slightly better. There isn't. It's the best of its genre. The quality of the props are great.
You get a lot of props. They're going to last you a lifetime. I agree. Now, we're not going to give everything 100%, obviously, but the 2 that we're giving 100% to, they deserve it. You know, where you can't fault this. You cannot fault this. It's superb. So that is it. 100% for Liquify.
So that was the first episode of the Alakazam review. We are planning on doing one of these every Sunday. Now, we have purposely gone through it at such a pace because we don't want this to be half hour of your day or an hour of your day. We are going to try and get all of these reviews done in 15 or so minutes.
Yep.
So you get the review in a bite-sized show.
Exactly. So guys, if this first episode is slightly over, we're going to learn for next time, all right? But yeah, the idea is a bite-sized review show. You get to know the ins and outs of the trick. We'll talk to you about, we'll try and do a performance when we can. And yeah, just basically let you know if it's any good or not. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you want to see more content like this, comment down below, leave a like on the video and subscribe. Cheers, guys.